Hello, and welcome to the first commentary track that I've got for these things. Today we're checking out the T-34-88 on Prokhorovka. This is a tank that I really like, and this map will show us a lot about spotting, vision, and just proper medium play whenever you're top tier. One of the biggest things to notice is that, and this is something that I see a lot of people not doing, is that you need to aggressively claim ground. You can't sit back, you can't camp. If you're in a medium, you're in the spotting line, you're in the front line, and it's your job to make contact, and you have to fight. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a beeline towards the cauldron or the dip, which is the spot of the map that controls about 60% of Prokhorovka. It's somewhere if you hold, then your team just cannot lose. Well, they can lose. It's rather difficult, though. And you'll see me here getting into the fight with some scouts. And that's just something that I know that the team's not in position to support yet. But it's important to get up there and claim the land. I know that the Leopard cannot fight me. Meanwhile, I could take side swipes at things. It's important when you're spotting to keep moving. You'll notice the red team has one arty. And here, you notice I'm not going after the Leopard. The Leopard just shot. It has a long time to reload. So you take out the Lux, which is still a threat, while the Leopard is defenseless. And that's why you keep moving. I almost died there because I stood still. Right. At this point, I have superiority over the spotting position. If I play smart, it means the team will win because the enemy team cannot do anything to dislodge me. And on this tank, I do not have Sixth Sense, so I do not know when the timer is I stop being spotted. But I do know the arty doesn't like me.
Ready to fire on target. They've spotted us. I see one of them.
And one of the benefits of being the spotter is that you get a lot of damage done and a lot of credit for it that you don't pay for ammo for. And as you'll see, I've already got, if we win this, I've already got a patrol, or I've already got a scout medal and probably a patrol duty. And if you take a spotting position and no one's able to dislodge you, then you could easily take these side shots at the people, and they can't do anything about it. And because I've got coded optics in here, I know that there's nothing too serious over to my left in the tree line, so I could take these shots at the other medium. And that guy needs to pay attention to where the enemy's gun is pointing. You can't overstay your welcome like that. And he basically ate a shot for that guy for no reason. At this point, the game is nearly won. I could easily die, but at this point it's about farming damage. If you control the middle of the map, you control wherever the spotting comes from, then there's really no way that they could dislodge you, there's no way they could get at your fragile tanks, and you just keep rolling them. And again, keep moving because of arty. And the big thing that you need to remember is if you think you're not being aggressive enough, you're not being aggressive enough. There's a lot of times where I could have cut and run. There's a lot of times where I could have retreated from stuff. But you know the limits of your tank, you know what you could do, and you keep being annoying. And that's how you win games as a medium. There's a lot of Wolfpack tactics, and hopefully I'll get a platoon together after launch. We'll talk about that there. And at this point, it's nothing but cleanup. And spoiler alert, yes, I do find that artillery. Which, to be fair, he did pick out a priority target, but he's a Russian artillery. Russian artillery has a lot of splash damage problems. If you're going to play artillery, generally play the American stuff, especially at low tier. And one of the good things about knowing the limits of your tank, knowing when to take your shots, and being an annoying flanker, is you'll notice my ammo loadout, not a single APCR round shot.
Another bad
This
guy.
is going to be a rather profitable match.
Gun loaded.
And a shout out to my team here. A medium spotter in my position does not do well if they don't have any support. Which means that yes, you're doing a lot of work, but yes, you're enabling your team to win the match.
Job, man.
It's not all about you. It's about what you can do and what you could help with. And that is a rather healthy silver paycheck. I know I didn't get a Top Gun here, even though the damage warrants it, but you're going to earn more XP, more silver, through supporting damage and just getting more